going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tunji's podcast. I am your host, Tunji Taylor Lewis. Guys, we have made it to the start of another week. Congratulations to all of y'all. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to everybody. Let's kill it this week, y'all. Whatever we're doing, whether we're going to school or whether we're going to work or whatever the hell we're doing. Hello, Tamauli. Let's go out there and kill it this week. Today, everybody, I kind of want to talk about just a little bit of how my goals and ambitions have changed since, my high school and university days. I used to have this dream of being a cast member on Saturday Night Live. For those of you who don't know what Saturday Night Live is, it's a staple in American television. It's a classic sketch show. It's the show where the likes of Eddie Murphy, Amy Poehler, Will Ferrell, Andy Samberg, just a whole bunch of actor comedians, Tina Fey, got their start. It's a place for really amazing Bill Murray's, that's a big one. It's a place where a lot of actor comedians got their start in the entertainment industry, and it kind of propelled them to superstardom. And it was always a dream of mine to be a cast member on that show one day. I had this whole thing set up in my mind about moving to New York, getting with the right improv groups, getting with the right sketch groups, where people from SNL oftentimes get recruited. A lot of them come from Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. So I was considering moving out to this, to Chicago, so I could get into this improv theater. There's also a good one in LA down there. I had this whole thing in my mind set up. As life has gone on, and as I've worked hard to grow my own platforms and stuff like that, I'm now realizing that I no longer want to be a cast member on SNL, which is crazy to think about. My ambition has changed from being a cast member on Saturday Night Live to building a network where I'm giving people opportunities. You know what I mean? So I don't want to, work towards getting an opportunity. I want to work towards having a network and having shows where I'm giving people opportunities, because number one, I guess that's just a much secure position to be in. I think that a large issue with the mentality of a lot of us as actors, and I include that in myself, because as I just said, I had this whole dream of going to SNL. I think that an issue with a lot of our mentalities is that we work so hard to get opportunities that is completely out of our control whether or not we are going to get them, right? And by the way, I am absolutely of the mindset that if you have a goal and if you have a dream, no matter how unlikely it is, you should absolutely go out to do it. But yet and still, there needs to be a practicality that's attached to that, right? And the fact of the matter is that you can work extremely hard to put yourself in a position where you're going to be secure within yourself and you can be self-reliant, and opportunities will still continue to come that way. Outside opportunities that you wouldn't have thought of or you have no control of will come to you anyways. But to put all of your goals and dreams in the hands of decision makers that you don't control, and you don't know how they think as far as who they want to bring in, because a big thing in the entertainment industry with opportunities that are out there for actors is that a lot of times they don't hire you for how good you are necessarily. They might hire me as a black dude because they might need some more diversity for the show. They might hire a white woman because they need her for a particular set of sketches that they're going to be doing that year. I might be the better, more talented actor, but she just might be the better fit as far as her appearance. Another way of looking at it is that, you know, politics play a big part of it. You know, nepotism, like this person might have been the nephew of a network executive, or it might have been the girlfriend of this decision maker, right? There's so many like politics that play into it as well, and so it's very, very non-conducive for us as actors to basically give our dreams up over to these people who don't necessarily have the best interests of our dreams at heart. Even if they might be good people, they don't care about my dream as much as I do, right? So with that being said, it's much, much better for me to just like put my head down and work, figure out how to produce, figure out how to get my own exposure. And by the way, I should definitely say that the reason why I can have this mentality about it is because of social media, is because of platforms like this where I can go live and just, you know, talk to people directly. There's no middleman. Media has certainly shifted to a place where people who are blowing up, people who are really going out of here and becoming superstars, are people who took social media seriously. And last time I checked, there hasn't really been a superstar actor comedian who got his start, or got her start from SNL in like a pretty long time. Like the last generation to become superstars was like those people like Amy Poehler, Andy Samberg. They're like regulars on like, network TV shows, whether it's Parks and Recreation or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right? But Saturday Night Live lately hasn't produced any actor comedians who are completely out of here, right? And I could go down the list. Like Leslie Jones has a great career, but she's not one of the top ones. Pete Davidson isn't necessarily out of here, you know what I mean? The list goes on and on. It's just and that's just for the simple reason that people's attention has shifted from television to social media. So regardless of the philosophy background that I just gave you, just like on a really, really practical level, right? Like the way you sort of, go viral and just like set yourself up for a superstar career is by getting in certain movies, like whether it's a Disney movie or a Jordan Peele movie or a Kevin Hart, Will Packer collaboration, or like certain directors where people are going to go watch movies. That's how you get out of here. Or by getting yourself out there on social media, bringing people value, building an audience around your talent. That's the way of the world in today's day and age. And so and it's much better to live that way as a creator, I think, because now I'm not concerned about acting or being in a way that sorry about that, yo. Now I'm not concerned about being or acting in a way that decision makers are going to like or enjoy, and I don't have to be inauthentic. I can be completely authentic within myself and still and be happy as I continue to grow, as I continue to evolve, right? So it's just really strange to think about, because like I was really attached to like getting on this show and getting on that show and getting on that show. My mind was just thinking about getting opportunities that were completely out of my control of whether I get them or not. But now I'm completely focused on getting my own opportunities, and once I'm done getting all the opportunity that I can get for myself, giving other people opportunities, like much like a Tyler Perry is doing. It's just like ownership, and then you can be as generous as you want to be. So that's all for tonight, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Peace out.